WWE Hall of Famer. The Bo Brad Gilmore here kicking off 3 weeks of action for Summer of Champions 10, along with Chris Russo and Carolina T. Listen to this capacity crowd at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena.
Quiet yourself, Brad, and let it envelop you.
It's hard to hear here.
I haven't heard a crowd this loud in so long.
We are packed to the gills. A record-breaking attendance.
Hey, Houston, Texas! Reality of wrestling. Come on, players. Can I get a holla, holla, holla? Now, one more time for reality of wrestling. Holla, holla, holla. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to take up a whole lot of your time. We're going to get this party started and get ready for reality of wrestling, Summer of Champions. Holla, players.
Well, there he is, Teddy Long, who was also the guest general manager at the very first Summer of Champions 10 years ago. The Hall of Famer returns for an exciting night of action, and we are ready for our opening contest.
The following contest is a steel cage match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Empire State Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 260 pounds, Grizzled Ryan Davidson!
No stranger to Summer Champions, having competed at the very first one. Ryan Davidson, also the longest reigning Reality of Wrestling Texas champion in history, and that reign was brought to an end, Chris Russo, by Danny Limelight.
Yeah, and what a despicable way to do it as well. Immediately after winning that championship, the Texas title, Danny brings in a trash can and throws it away?
Danny Limelight threw it away and then recrowned himself the Empire State Champion, Carolina.
You know, the whole state of Texas hates Danny Limelight. To rebrand himself as the Empire State Championship here in Houston is the most disrespectful thing that I've ever seen.
Blasphemy, some would say. Blasphemy. But now we await the champion.
What's going on, mi gente?
Come on!
And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the reigning and defending Empire State Champion, the radioactive puppet, Danny Limelight!
The Puerto Rican Poppy, Danny Limelight, already tearing up signs of the Row faithful here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. He is, like it or not, Chris Russo, the Empire State Champion.
This is one of the very few men where boos make the man stronger. Danny Limelight can't get enough.
Carolina, you've gotten to know Danny Limelight very well over the last several months. I mean, respect isn't a term, it isn't an adjective I'd use to describe him.
Absolutely not. The first time that I ever looked him in the eyes, I knew immediately that he was the man of my worst nightmares. This guy is really, really disrespectful and the meanest person I've probably ever met here at Reality of Wrestling.
Well, you know what? What a ringing endorsement. As we go to one of our senior officials here, referee Jacob. This is how a cage match works, ladies and gentlemen. You can win a variety of ways. You can win via escape of the cage.
I don't think the fans are going to let Danny Limelight escape the cage.
Yeah, it seems like the Walker Texas Lawyer faithful here, the Row faithful at the arena would stop him, but you can win from escaping the cage, pinfall, or submission. And look, Danny Limelight's trying to leave early.
Ryan Davidson pulls him down. Nobody's had more cage matches at Reality of Wrestling than Ryan Davidson.
That is absolutely right. The cage match has become synonymous with Reality of Wrestling and Summer Champions. The main event of both of the first Summer Champions were cage matches for the Row title. Ryan Davidson has been in several cage matches. This is the 19th steel cage match in Row history. Chris Russo, what are the keys to victory for the challenger?
Well, at this point, there can be no shenanigans, no tables, no chairs, what we've seen month in and month out. The man can't escape. Danny Limelight's in a lot of trouble.
Ryan Davidson, early going, is looking good for him, Carolina.
And he does look great. I mean, he is called the Bear for a reason, and Danny Limelight's in the cage with a bear right now.
Oh, my goodness. The forehead, the flesh of the forehead, bouncing and reverberating off the steel grate. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Gonna have to do more to defeat the Empire State Champion. But you're absolutely right. The Bear lives up to that moniker. He also lives up to this moniker. The first Grand Slam champion in reality of wrestling's history by winning the Texas Championship, the tag team titles, the reality of wrestling television title, and of course the Road Championship. Oh, Danny Limelight trying to find some daylight here. That's not a way to do it.
No. When we talk about Ryan Davidson, the term that comes to mind is the Vanguard. Ryan Davidson and leads reality wrestling to this era that we're in now. Look at this arena.
Look at this arena and look at this crowd. This is the excitement that is reality of wrestling. This is the excitement that is pro wrestling. If it wasn't this exciting, we would call it baseball.
Ryan Davidson off to a hot start, pummeling Danny Limelight. He is just a beast right now, and everybody's getting their money's worth.
Well, I think the Bear might be thinking about climbing out of the cage right now. Danny Limelight has got zero offense in here so far.
Well, it's about readjusting. Okay, all right, you got, that might be one way to readjust something, Brad.
Well, you know what? He started hitting octaves he didn't know he had. Ryan Davidson's going to be a hit at karaoke later on, but tonight, here at the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena, he is not enjoying himself. Danny Limelight needed that, Carolina. He needed to find himself a moment in as we get to a cover 1 and a kick out after 1. Danny needed something.
He definitely needed something, and as somebody who is the current Empire State Champion, he's not a slouch. He's a champion for a reason. He brings the sazon, he brings the heat to reality of wrestling, and he's the one who took the title from Ryan to begin with.
That's absolutely right. We know that Danny Limelight has what it takes to defeat the Bear.
He's done it before. He's done it multiple times under auspicious means, I'll call it.
You know what? That's a generous way of putting it.
Just trying to use my verbose lexicon over here, Brad.
The crowd is chanting, Danny sucks. They really do not like him.
Well, there's not much to like other than his in-ring IQ is really second to none, Chris. When you see what he's able to do inside the squared circle, by auspicious means or not, it is very impressive.
It takes a level of comfort that only comes with years of experience that he's able to jaw jack and take his eye off, even for a second, from Ryan Davidson.
You know, that is one thing that has been his biggest gift and also his biggest curse is Danny Limelight's ego, but it's gotten him really far as he and Ryan are now trading chops to the chest in the center of the ring here at Summer of Champions. And there's just the opening match.
I'm telling you, Teddy Long really knows how to put together a fantastic show.
We got to give props to the executive manager tonight, one night only, Teddy Long, the WWE Hall of Famer. Still a lot to come on this first week of reality of wrestling action. He's like Spider-Man. He's like Spider-Man. That's like Miles Morales.
I mean, just like from the Empire.
Oh my goodness. 1, 2, and we almost had and still.
Ryan Davidson might have the size, but Danny Limelight has the heart of a champion. And he'll try to get a title by any means necessary. He'll try to retain the title. And I don't know what to expect from Danny Limelight ever.
Did you just say he has the heart of a champion? I thought there was just a cold, dark spot where one is supposed to be.
Yeah, you know what? You might be onto something, Russo. He is heartless.
You very well might be. But here's the thing. A lot of the tools and tactics Danny Limelight has been able to implement in matches past with Ryan Davidson are really not in play here because he is trapped to the confines of a steel cage. There's no getting to the outside to take a breather. There's no other kind of rules that he can use to disqualify himself or anything like that. There must be a definitive winner in a steel cage match. Oh, Ryan Davidson looking for his classic power slam. Danny Limelight had it scouted. That's the in-ring IQ I'm talking about, Carolina.
Absolutely. And, well, he was trying to get out the cage, and
Yeah, but notice how Danny runs away like a yellow belly instead of trying to go for a pin or a submission.
I feel like they're doing a wall climb right now. They're both climbing the wall at the same time.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Carolina. In the last 10 plus years of reality of wrestling, Ryan Davidson loves to go flying in these cage matches.
Both men are down, all for the Reality of Wrestling Empire State Championship. This is your opening match at Summer of Champions 10. I couldn't agree with the Road Nation anymore as our referee begins a count. Ryan Davidson looks to get back up to a vertical base first, Carolina.
The crowd here at the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena is absolutely on fire. They're really hot for this cage match.
Oh, bam! Ryan Davidson wants that championship back. Oh! And going for a bear trap fist drop. That is classic Ryan Davidson. The cornerstone, the bear, the ruthless one. Oh, so many monikers, and he lives up to every single one.
I think it's just that absolute fire of hatred also that Ryan has right now for this Empire. Have you seen the title itself? It's disgusting. I'm sorry, no offense to the Yankees. Well, maybe a little bit as a Red Sox fan, but still, not unbecoming here of what we want of a Texas champion.
Oh, look at that! A power slam off the top rope. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and we have a no.
Very close, but no cigar.
Close but no cigar, Russo. I believe you were just saying you're a Red Sox fan, and I am glad that you got cut off. As Ryan Davidson climbs to the top, maybe he's looking to escape right here.
No,
Ryan Davidson.
Look at that. I can see.
Ryan's going for it. Ryan had one leg over. Well, the thing is, Chris, you got to win by any way you can, and if you see the opportunity to climb out of that cage, you'd be foolish to not do it.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes pride turns into hubris, but I would think if I'm Ryan, I want to inflict as much damage as possible to Danny.
And he absolutely can. Ryan Davidson has the size.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What I'm talking about, Brad.
Ryan Davidson from the top rope. Oh my gosh. A corkscrew frog splash. That has to be it. Getting a Danny over. Cover. 1, 2, and that's it. No. No. Damn it, no! Ryan Davidson pleading with our referee.
Everybody in the state of Texas is on fire right now. Ryan told me earlier he's doing this for Texas and the entire state.
Wait a minute. Danny Limelight almost getting out. He almost got out, but Ryan Davidson caught him at the last second.
It's not just about getting out, Brad. It's getting out with both feet touching the ground.
That is a great distinction. And no, Danny Limelight reverses. Can he get the big man up? Can he get the big man up? Not able to. Oh. A low blow, but anything goes in a cage match.
Oh, the PK! The PK!
Oh, man, Ryan Davidson has so much momentum.
Goodness,
Danny
spin!
Limelight got him up.
Spin the block! This is how Danny has gotten away with win after win, no matter how despicable it's been.
Well, now the Puerto Rican Poppy, Carolina's going up top.
Oh, bear down!
Can he capitalize and go for the cover?
Oh, boy.
Cover. 1, 2, and still no. No, it was 2. Only a 2 count. At the last possible second, Ryan Davidson got the shoulder up. Much to the dismay of Danny Limelight.
What a save.
Well, which man's going to get back up to a vertical base first?
You know, my opinion here, because this is number 19 as far as cage matches, if anybody knows how and when to turn on the afterburners, it's going to be Ruthless Ryan Davidson.
A big forearm shot from the bear. He and Danny have really laid it all out tonight, Carolina.
They absolutely have. I mean, Danny Limelight isn't a slouch, like I said earlier. He has something to prove. He wants to retain the Empire State Championship because he feels like everybody does not have faith in his skills and they doubt him because of his size, but he's here to make a statement. He can defeat anybody, even as big as Ryan.
Whoa, and here we go. Leveling up there.
Holy moly! Another cover!
1, 2, and that is not it.
I mean, Danny Limelight was gearing up to try out for the 2028 Olympic soccer team with that kick. Unreal. And yet.
Yeah, and yet it's still
Ryan just clawing.
Both of them look exhausted right now. They've been giving it their all in this opening match. It's been incredible to watch.
Danny Limelight again going to the up top, trying to find himself.
Oh, no.
Almost over.
And Danny Limelight's there. Danny Limelight's there. Oh, wait a minute. Ryan Davidson is fighting Danny Limelight from the top of the cage.
Oh, you stop it.
This is dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. This is what this championship means to them. This is what the Empire State Championship means to Danny Limelight.
I encourage kids to not try this at home.
This is definitely one that, I don't know if too many backyards have a steel cage handy, but if they did, do not try this one.
Oh, by the hair, by that almost perfectly coiffed hair.
And right now, Ryan Davidson powered Danny Limelight and a chop. What is the Bear thinking here?
I just don't want him to chop Poppy off the cage.
I know, I was just thinking the same, a precarious position from the champion, the challenger. What is he thinking?
Oh, no! You've got to be kidding me!
No. Is he going to try a Davidson driver?
Great! Googly!
Off the top rope. Can he capitalize? He goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and no!
Here is your winner, Empire State Champion, Grizzle Ryan Davidson!
The championship might have been on vacation for a moment, but it has returned home to Texas. Ryan Davidson brings our great statewide nightmare to a close.
And you know what? I'm all about happy endings, and this is the first match, and I am so happy that we're starting off this way.
Carolina.
Ryan Davidson, all in, getting our money's worth tonight. The Bear, Texas is back.
Ryan Davidson has now recaptured what is still called the Empire State Championship. He doesn't look too happy about it.
Bucky's over bodegas all day long.
Bucky's over bodegas, indeed. As in our first match, and our 19th steel cage match, the championship has changed hands. Could it be of what we're going to see throughout these 3 weeks of Summer of Champions? Will new titles be claimed?
Well, if the action that we just saw is anything representative for the rest of this...
Wait, hold on here. We got a trash can.
Oh,
He's taking that Empire State Championship and he threw it away. Yeah. He threw it away. Wait a minute. What is that? There's the new Texas Championship. Kennedy Smith with our new Road Texas Championship. And we have a new champion.
Texas is back.
Texas forever, like Bun B. Ryan Davidson, victorious at Summer of